Hello, happy Saturday. It is March 7th. I'm in California, Orange County. Ooh, nice. Nah, try paying to live here. It's partly cloudy, about to go pretty good. A little bit of dark clouds, which kind of affects some people out there. Dark clouds meaning you kind of get down on yourself. Switch that to thinking of, ooh, dark clouds. I gotta stay in and watch a movie. I gotta stay in and hang out or do a craft or whatever you gotta do. So don't let this weather outside affect your personal life wherever you live, and it does affect people. It's affected me when I was first diagnosed. When I got diagnosed at the end of September, and it was super cloudy, and that was like 9 years ago, but I'll never forget like how cloudy and how often the clouds were, and it just made me super down and depressed about anything. Just made me feel that way, even though I wasn't down or depressed about anything. It created issues. It created a feeling that I needed to feel, but wasn't necessary. And yeah, so beyond that, don't let the weather affect you. Change it to a positive, and hey, watch a movie, do whatever you gotta do, read a book, message me, take your time to like, subscribe, whatever you gotta do, whatever it is. So my topic is Wellbutrin XL 300. That's what I'm currently taking. I'm on week 3, and it's been a ride. Not a bad ride, not a good ride. It's a ride, and I've noticed some positive things, and I've noticed some negative things. And let's start off with symptoms. Symptoms, there's a whole list of symptoms for everything. I work in a pharmacy. I'm a pharmacy technician. I've been in it for 7+ years, and so I'm very willing to try new things or to get anything to help me out because there's science behind it, whatever it is. If you don't feel comfortable with medication, by all means, let's search something else, talk to somebody, breathe, learn how to do things your way that you feel comfortable doing at that moment or right now. Like watching this video, you feel comfortable seeking and looking at somebody else that probably has the same issues as you or on the same medication. You are anticipating on what is going to happen next to you or what you should be concerned about, which any medication out there you should be concerned about because you're putting something that your body's not used to. Either it's something foreign or it's something that your body produces, but now it's getting a mass supply of it, and it's gonna, get you out of whack a little bit, or it might just automatically get you good, And right now, I've been on Lexapro for like 8 years. It's been good content. It's got me out of a lot of situations. Even when I used to get into a very dark spot, it would always be like, all right, you know what? I feel like, but I can get out of it. It made me not go any further. And that was amazing because I'm still here. But it wasn't doing everything that I needed to do and how depressed I still was, and there's no sense, and I'm very active. I do a lot of things, but I don't finish them. I will start a project, build it, and not finish it. So that's my biggest issue. And it's like, why? Like, I have so many great ideas. I have so many things I want to do. I know my potential at work, but this whole depression is saying, slow it down. You need to slow it down. You can't do this. You're too tired. The world's too scary out there. What's the point? I'm just gonna die anyways. Stuff like that. Why do we think like that? Before when we weren't having these issues, it wasn't a concern at all. Maybe it's because you were just a kid, or maybe because something in your life hit you. It could have been a significant other that made you feel like you had to be more than what you are, or a school, or your job is saying that. I mean, we live once on this. In terms of whatever it is you believe, you can believe if you live on multiple lives, I don't care. But for me, I feel like you only live once. So make the best of it. Do what you can in this body that you are given and make the best of it. So, Wellbutrin, I started that 3 weeks ago. It's an add-on to my Lexapro. And some of the symptoms that I've experienced, all of you will experience different things. We're all different. We all have different bodies, immune systems, fighting, whatever it is. Insomnia. Insomnia was not too much of an issue. Why? Because I was prescribed amitriptyline, which is also another psychotic medication that helps you sleep throughout the night. If you just have trouble sleeping, you toss and turn, you think about too much stuff at night, and you're just like, all right, I need to sleep, I gotta wake up early, I gotta be not tired, blah, blah, blah. That's why I took that. So I'm taking that, and it helped a lot with my Wellbutrin symptoms I was getting. Insomnia, nausea, constipation, urination is, I don't think, a symptom of it. I think it's because our mouth is so dry and we're constantly, that we drink so much water that urination is frequently. Obviously, there's no way getting around that. It's not the medication's fault, it's just, well, it is, but you know what I'm saying. So that was the thing. Vomiting, I only had that once because I woke up in the night because of abdominal pain. So I didn't know if I had to take a shit or I had to throw up, but it only happened once. And then the other day that it kind of happened wasn't so extreme. It kind of subsided. So if you are going to take something like this, be aware that it could cause insomnia, and maybe talk to your doctor about treatment to that. Maybe start a melatonin, go the safe route, or if you really just can't deal with it and sleep, then find something else to do with it so that you can be at ease at that moment. It doesn't have to be long-term, just at this moment, take care of yourself, right? Because we're talking day by day. We're not talking take care of yourself in a week or take care of yourself in a year or what's gonna happen in 2 years. No, it's right now. So what are you doing? You're watching this video saying, I need to help myself right now. That's why you're on a video like this, or you're looking at other people's videos because you know that you want help and you want to help yourself. Hence, you're looking at this video. So in turn, pros on this, my energy has gone from 65% energy, 85, 90 easily. So before stuff, I felt like cleaning the house, mopping the floor, dishes, my kid's diaper, which you have to do, but it's kind of like, oh, can I wait a little bit? No, it's bad, and so this helped me get the energy and the motivation to do stuff that we have to do in this life to keep it moving smoothly, as a good parent, as a good husband, as a good son, father, uncle, auntie, whatever you are, it helps you be a better person of yourself while you figure out how you can maintain this feeling and maintain this positive outlook so you can train your body and your mind to be okay. It takes about 22 days to create a habit. So consistently for 22 days, you need to try something and it becomes second nature. Good thing about this is smoking. That's a kind of off-label kind of thing, but I stopped smoking weed about 2 days into my Wellbutrin because I just needed to stop, and my doctor said you should stop because it could have not the full effect of your medication, whatever you're taking, so you won't really know if you're feeling it or not. So, I'm in this to feel better about myself, for my family, for where I live, to keep a roof, my job, everything. So weed is not a big issue. It's legal in California. If I'm gonna start up later on, I can go to a store and start up later on. But right now, I'm not even thinking about it. It's non-existent right now. Cigarettes. I stopped smoking cigarettes yesterday. I'm on week 3. So what I realized is that at work or like that, if I had a break while I'm on this Wellbutrin, the first week, I was like, all right, what do you smoke? Because, I'm feeling a lot calmer when I do it. And then after about that week that passed by, I was almost forcing myself to smoke. It was a break. That's my smoking time. So I grab my vig and I go out there, smoke, but I wasn't really feeling anything different besides feeling good about condoning to my habit of smoking something on my break, right? So my breaks, I was forcing myself. My lunches, I would force myself. And it wasn't really a force, it was like a robotic, like, this is what I should be doing right here. So it was just this habit of keep doing this. And I finally clicked in my head that it's not a craving anymore. It's just a habit. And I went on the lowest milligram possible, and I still had the same effect if it was a higher milligram. So it was not necessary to do. It wasn't doing anything for me, and I haven't smoked since yesterday, and I haven't had a craving since. Besides maybe thinking about it, like, oh, maybe if I suck on a straw or something like that, it might feel the same or give me the same, euphoria of it. So that's amazing. So it helped me with that. I've been smoking for like 15 years and afraid to go on any medication that would do that. That would just be for stop smoking, because it says like, oh yeah, it could cause severe anxiety, suicidal. Fuck, I'm not touching that shit again. Like, I've been through that suicidal stage. I've been through that whole depression, get me off this earth. So there's no way in hell I'm gonna take something to get me off smoking medication-wise for like a Chantix kind of stuff that you see on TV. And so didn't think about that, quit maybe like 30 times. And my doctor gave me the Wellbutrin because I told him I wasn't feeling motivated at work when I have a great job. My job's somewhat straightforward and very simple to do if you have the drive to do it. But if you don't have the drive to do it, your job is very simple and boring, right? But I'm making money doing this, something I love to do, and I'm just not motivated anymore. And I've been doing this for 7+ years, and it doesn't make sense. And I was tired of it, got on this medication, Wellbutrin, and besides it making me feel and have the motivation again, and it's great. I don't smoke anymore, drugs or cigarettes now. Thank God. For so long wanted to get off the cigarettes, for so long, and I quit for maybe a month. Was my longest time I've ever quit, right? And always went back to it. I just needed to buy a pack just to get that one cigarette I wanted. But shit, I already bought the pack. I gotta smoke the rest of the 19, right? I'm not gonna waste my money. And it's just amazing on how you feel with this and what it's doing for me and changing my life. It is rough, it is hard, but it's beats the long term of it, of constantly beating yourself up, constantly saying you're worthless or you're useless or I'm alone, nobody loves me, what's the point of my here on earth? I have a beautiful dog daughter, I have a beautiful son, gorgeous wife, nice little place. I don't need to feel like this anymore. And one last thing for Wellbutrin is sweating. Oh my gosh. I already sweat naturally a lot. I can just be sitting here and singing, rapping. I'm like, all right, kind of sweaty. This shit, I just lay in bed and I am becoming drenched. I wake up every middle of the night and I'm just, shirt is just moist like crazy every single day, throughout the day, especially at night. And it sucks, but does it suck compared to other things that's going on in my head? No, it's nothing. What is sweat? What is it? Right? Besides it being, just coming out of your body to cool off your skin or to get out toxins, whatever it is, it has nothing compared to a suicidal mind, a lonely mind, a depressed mind, a non-motivated mind. It's nothing. And it shouldn't mean anything. Right now, I'm just talking about it because I feel good and I want to express on how this medication has made me feel and what it's doing so far and what side effects don't matter, right? They don't matter. What matters is you getting better and you getting to a point in your life where you can just say, all right, I'm good. How can I work this to make my body feel like this all the time? Maybe get off the medication and maybe train my body. Maybe feel at a certain point where you're stable enough to be like, all right, I'm good. I'm gonna kick ass at my job. I'm gonna kick ass at being a father, kick ass at being a husband, boyfriend, cousin, whatever it is you are. You need to get to that point. And you seeking more, you seeking videos, you seeking Facebook, like groups, or call people or call anybody to talk to that you just want to talk to. Doesn't even have to be about your symptoms or anything. Just talk about them. Just talk. What's up? How you doing? Haven't talked to you in a long time. What's new with you? Whatever it is. And if you don't feel like doing that, then watch videos. Read a book about something. And educate yourself on more than educating your mind that you are depressed and you're lonely. You just keep feeding yourself that. And that does nothing. It's a repetition, right? So let's change that repetition into a positive repetition. And let's do that. Suicide hotline, if it's out there, 800-273-8255. 800-273-8255. Call that. Leave a comment here. I will definitely reach out and help you out. And keep it going. We're all here. I love you very much so. And I'm glad that you stopped here and to look at this real quick and just say, you know what? Maybe he has something that he can spit. Maybe all his shit he's saying is bullshit, but this one thing he said resonates with me. You know, and that's what I'm trying to do, is to help somebody, because I had nobody to help me besides my own mind, and everybody saying, it's all in your head. It's all in your head. Just get rid of it, you know? Fuck you. Fuck you, you know? Don't tell me to get rid of something when you have no idea what's going on. And, you know, thank God for this YouTube and for videos out there and people actually caring more than beyond themselves. I figured out I need help. How can I help myself? And then kind of help other people see it too. Keep going. Let me know if you guys take anything and what you guys feel or your experiences or what you want to do to make an impact on people or make an impact on your own self or a family, friend, you know, coworker, anybody out there. Let's all unite and be there for each other and move on and explore this beautiful world. Whether you think it's a global ball, flat earth, whatever, if you think the government's against you, whatever it is. Besides all that, it's fucking beautiful. I can go outside and see a beautiful green grass, trees flowing, wind, white clouds. I can watch movies, I can hang out with my dog, I can hang out with my son, my wife. It's all beautiful. And I love you, and please reach out. Please help yourself. It's all gonna be okay. It is. I'm telling you. Thank you so much. I love you.